already open. Today, whoa. Holy schmoly, mom's not gonna like that one. I turn apart the engine that's going in my 98 Silverado, so let's have some fun. Alright, so first of all, there's a few things in the way. And I'm going to move that and then sweep probably. I don't know, it's kind of a mess. Look, it's already getting ready to chop. It's kind of moving. Look at that. So I got it kind of cleaned. So I think I'm gonna pull the intake off. That's drain the oil, but it wasn't fully broken in because my dad put a cam in it and did the bottom end when it was in our racing truck. So it'll probably be like metally, but it'll be fine. All right. So first thing I'm gonna do, so I just take all this because I got bored tonight and I was polishing up the valve covers. They were bad looking, but now it's fine. I already bolted them off. I'm gonna clean this up real quick. I cleaned everything. There was just a few rags and my carb cleaner or whatever. On this, take the intake off. Pretty on there. It's also put on with the impact, I'm pretty sure. So holy crap, might need some more leverage on that. So it wasn't that tight. I just had to use two hands. Not really that tight. It was weird how I was recording and stuff. I did a short one for this, so I'm gonna keep working at it. These are the heads. They're soupy and goopy, but we're not using these heads because these are carbureted heads, and we're running the spider injection that comes stock in a 98 Silverado. So I went ahead and took this bolt off, and both of these went off. I also took the radiator hose like thing. These bolts right here, were JB welded on. They were JB welded on because it was the night before the race, and it wasn't my dad, but the person who installed the intake just went, and you're supposed to like take it easy with them, like. But we're not using the intake or the heads, so it's fine. I got the distributor off, the intake off, the heads. We'll look at the pistons, drain the oil, and then do something with the bottom end. Just wiggle things around, make sure bearings are good, so we don't get this thing all spazzed up and then it blows, you know. Some of that JB weld just fell off, but I took this off. It covers your intake. When it rains, comes with a little gasket, 15 bucks, come get it. Matter of fact, you can get the whole gasket, it just fell off. I got most of the bolts I can get. Now I'm going to take the engine puller out. It's actually not that, but that's what we use. It's a throttle cable holder. We use that to pull the engine because obviously there's nothing to really hook onto, but there was all the stuff on the front, like alternator, you know, everything. It is a complete engine besides a carb. Yeah, I'm going to get all those. Get that one, and then there's a few more back there. Pull the distributor, and then it'll be good. Good to take the intake off, then we can take the heads off. Alright, I got the engine puller thing off. Take the distributor off. Might be a two-hand job, I don't know. Every bolt is all done. Everything's off. Now I'm going to pull off the intake. We got the intake off. There's a little bit of slud, but that's alright. The intake engine, if you don't know. Valves, and then the cam's down there, if you don't know. Oh, bleep that out. Ice cream pail, rockers and valves. Ooh. Got all the rockers off, got all the rods out. I'm gonna have to buy a part to get springs off. I'm gonna pull a spark plug just to see at that because I'm curious, and then I think we'll look at the bottom end. Alright, pull the plug, and it's not that bad. But this engine only has like 2 races on it, so like a little under 2 hours, not even. But now to the bottom end. / oil, whatever.
Oh, it's barbecue sauce.
Yo, what up, Chuck? You're famous now. Okay, you're famous, but get out of here, buddy. We know you're special. Now, I'm a pull the plug, drain the oil, pull the pan off, and look at her. Guys, can you tell it's like -3 degrees? It's like barely flowing. I was worried it was gonna spill out everywhere, so this is like molasses, so I'm gonna wait 10 hours. Oil's almost perfect. Free maple syrup. Well, it was made in Canada. It does say that up there. Right there it says Canada. Can't really see because of bad lighting. It is truly Canadian because free maple syrup coming out of here. This is like some diesel like oil. Very thick. Alright, I'm gonna sit here for like 10 hours now.
I don't know who the fuck need to hear this. I don't know who to hear. It's colder than a fucking lizard ass. It's cold as fuck out here, man.
10 hours later, the oil is like good enough. I pulled the starter out. We pulled it off, whatever. So now we're gonna flip it. Alright, we flipped the engine over. And I got every bolt. It's not coming off.
You gotta get rid of the good old 1, 2, 1, 2.
Oh!
You're missing a bolt.
I am not. Alright, got that thingy off, got the pan off, and okay, everything is tight. Is that good or bad, Ryan? Ryan, do you like when it's tight? That's a piston. Everything is good. I checked everything on the bottom. Now I'm gonna pull the heads off because I thought you need to spring. Oh! Then I need the thumbnail. I thought I was gonna need the spring tool, but I don't to pull the heads. So I'm gonna take this head off, then that one. What are those as a professional mechanic? They're like good or bad? Oh, Mosquito, you awake? So I pulled this head off. I was working on this head. Then I was looking at these bottom bolts, and that looks like a crack. So I looked at the other side. This side, there's like that kind of crack coming in. Sorry, right there, kind of. That's kind of more just paint, but this is like an actual crack. I guess we'll figure something out. Obviously, there's a big crack there. I'm gonna pull the head off, and then in the next video, we'll pull a flywheel off, the oil pump, the cam, a few other things. That's a 400 small black Chevy. So we're probably gonna build like a 383 or like a half 383 or something, some type of stroker. The engine that's going in my 98 Silverado. I ride like electric guitars, I be raging.